Welcome to ACF-APOLLO. Not really. This is the what is it again? Mobile Task Force spawn area of the places. Yeah, I just thought I would give you guys a little tour of this area because the building phases, building again of this phase is soon to be complete, and I just thought, hey, building's gonna be done soon. Descriptors are gonna start after the building's done. I mean, they already kind of started, so I thought it would be a good time to show you what we have to offer here in our little foundation. This is where you would usually spawn in. There's also a closet here, like this area. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using B tools to delete things, it's not important. This is the laboratory. This is where our science people do their science things and do, cool stuff. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. This is where they do their meetings. Okay. Cool. This is the, the med bay reception, medical stuff. There's checkup, there's surgery, all that fun stuff. Don't ask why this looks like a World War I medical center. There's that. A lot of computers here. We're a very technologically superior foundation. Medical storage, not sure what's going to be here for yet, but whatever. Then there's the favorite part of my facility, my favorite civil spawn area here, the site affairs office. This will be the heart of Department of External Affairs. Here is going to be like a kind of a press release kind of thing. So they will release statements and press things off of what the foundation is doing. I might add some things. This is a cool shot, by the way. This is a very cool shot. Just look at this, bro. But I will be adding some other things to the studio, like actually, can I can. So yeah, as I was saying, I will be adding some things over here. Like Department of External Affairs is going to be more of a press kind of release thing. So they will release statements to the foundation. They will be in charge of all off-site relations and affairs and other things, just like they usually are. And they will also release statements on inside offensive things. So they're basically the information bunch of the foundation on what's going on, what things are going to happen. And what will be cool though is like independent companies also do newspaper things, But after we go backstage here, this is their office. This is a little office area, pretty cozy area. This is the interview rooms for anyone that wants to do things here. And as we go on, we will now move to the joint DEA and EC lounge. Pretty comfortable and cozy. They're combined, not like combined as a department. Like the spawns are like they can meet up at the same spot. But as you can see, once you cross that door into here, this is the ethics committee rooms. Reception office, there's desks you can wait, people working on, that's just cosmetic. And then there's this room right here. There's this room, overall, it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then there's the administrations is where level 4+ are going to be spawned in. That room is off limits. That room is off limits, so I can't go in. You can't see that. That's offices. And this is just where they're gonna spawn in. And then as we make our way down, we will soon be going over to the if as a regular foundation personnel member, you walk through, open some doors, open some more doors, and you reach the entrance zone. Yep, entrance zone. This is entrance zone. Pretty cool. Yep. And then if you want to go downstairs to the sector 1B, we were in sector 1A just now, but if you want to go down to sector 1B, you just walk down here. Open this door, and you would take an elevator. You would click the button, it would open. You would click this button, it would teleport you up here, because we're not doing like those walk-in paths. You click a button, it would teleport you. Unfortunately, it's not scripted. A lot of this is not scripted, so I have to do this. Let me just zoom across real quick. Yep, once you click that button, you are now here to meet. Yep, boom. Okay, and now we are now in sector 1B. Emergency shelter is right there, available for you for your entry. Pretty nice, pretty cool place to be at. I would want a fear and terror here. Also, there's restrooms. And then you reach the main entrance there's SD spawns right there. The cafeteria is right here, for the luxury eats only. We have to make sure our foundation personnel is fat. Oh, that's Bob. So, okay, that's Bob, our cook. that might be on several felony charges, but whatever. You know, luxury cafeteria, you know, a quick modern look, you know. Now we shall now head down to the Department of Manufacturing, the people that build things, you know. They have a very empty office. Like this is look the it's not that okay. And now we get down to the favorite part when I'm planning my communist takeover of the SCP genre, the war room. Or it's just a control room, but I call it the war room, but it's just the control room. Yep, that's where all the things are gonna be at. Breach alarms, yeah, okay, whatever. High alert is like for raid, lockdown is for, you know, complete lockdown, all that kind of stuff. Breach, self-explanatory. Personnel, just how many people are in general. Now I don't know why this is the class D things important, but whatever. Reactors are stable. Tesla gates, probably gonna remove that actually because there's no Tesla gates anymore. We're gonna have reactors, and yeah, okay. This one actually activate it and deactivate it. It'll just tell us the status of what's going on there, so everyone can know what's going on. And then we reach to the main entrance of where we be going to sector 2. Sector 2 would be that way, but if you also want to go ahead and go through, take a shortcut and want to go all the way around, you can go through here also. Yeah, there's multiple exits, multiple ways to go through. And then there's SD spawn. Our SD overseer Willie, who is now currently the SD overseer of Delta, but whatever. He had a problem with this one door being here, so I gave him another door. Okay, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Interrogation room for SD, and they want to do the little things. Yep, okay. SD is going to be the main operating the main combative force here, like usual, because they're gonna have to be doing a lot. Like they're gonna have to do riot control. They're not gonna do any recontainment. That's gonna be straight to the MTF. But SD is going to be doing the main bulk of the combative work they need to, because MTF, which I'll explain later, isn't going to be available all the time. There's gonna be certain moments where they can't actually get on, and certain times where they can't get on. But when they can get on, they're automatically just like the main people that handle things. So for now, most of the time, you won't see any MTF most of the time. It'll be mostly SD. Luckily, you can join MTF and SD, so who cares? There's all of the SCP, there's this SCP, other SCPs. Let me show you actually one of the actual places where one of the SCPs will be at, actually. Let me just, yes, it is. This is the one, okay. So let me just, anyway, okay. The Class D containment zone. Yes, this is the main attraction, or might be the main attraction to the actual thing. We'll see once we go in there. This is the observation area. There is no special like area for like level 4s to be at for now. There's a control room. Yeah, you know, you get a pretty good sight of them killing each other. And then yeah, that's all it is, observations. And now if we go down, we shall see the main routes of the place. Yes, all right, this is the transfer zones. As you can see, there is no separate hallways for, you know, transfer to take place in. There's a reason for this whole area is transfer. No one's allowed to be down here except for combatives, class Ds, maybe level 3s sooner or later, but no one's allowed to be down here at a certain time. This whole room is made for just transferring class Ds. I mean, it's the same. It's kind of in a way extra protection. People will look at this and be like, oh, it's gonna, my 05 saw this and like, I was gonna kill activity or something. But I think if this one whole big area is just only meant for transportation, transfers and stuff, they have to go through like multiple layers, a whole stairs, another layer just to get out into the thing. And by that time, SD will probably be already there to take care of things. But if any issues do come up, we'll add like a little little thing to stop them from doing such things. And yeah, okay. All right, access halls are through here. You know, pretty cool. And we go through the main CDC now. We are at the main CDC. This big place full of iron. Access halls are through here, you know, pretty cool. And we go through the main CDC now. We are at the main CDC. This big place full of iron, cold hard work with the SCP-APOLLO thing right there. Is that SCP-APOLLO? This man said SCP-APOLLO. Okay, I gotta make him change that. Whatever. This is a cell block. The other one, the exact same thing, but this is just one of the cell blocks. Yep, you know, pretty cool. Okay. You know, we make sure that the class Ds get luxury care. We don't want to have them like be boring the entire time. Give them lots of room to do whatever they want to do. Cafeteria, you know, Ethine with his They taste like V1's cookies if they were actually good. That's throwing shade at V1XM, who is currently making the RP site, Area 07, which will be out soon. We had to do some things like scripter change, other kind of things. So it couldn't be public just yet, but it's in closed alpha for server boosters in that server only. So people do have access to the game and they can play it if they want to and see updates. But yeah, so that's the cafeteria, you know, pretty cool. There's a gymnasium right here, you know, pretty nice gymnasium. You can do yoga if you want to. You can play basketball, even though literally I can just jump on here and just, yeah, it's pretty. It's like kiddie basketball, Jesus Christ. And now let's go to the main area of torture, solitary confinement. Now, people don't do good things sometimes. We want to make sure that they get the absolute pain out of it. So we're just gonna cap them in a room in complete darkness for about an hour. Yep. See, you can barely even see me. I'm invisible right now. So that's what we're gonna do. Just keep them in complete captivity for like an hour. No, not an hour, but like, you know, just long enough for them to know their ways. Heavy punishment cells right there. Medium punishment cells. The light ones do have light. Oh, do they? They have some light. They can see things. There's light here. They have some source of light, okay? If you do riot constantly and get annoying, we will just put you in a complete self of darkness for like a good couple minutes. We'll just put you in complete darkness, being bored the entire time, not knowing if you're getting crashed or not. So don't be that one guy, or we will do violent war crimes upon you. Now we shall go out to the main attraction that we've kind of already at, but you know, outside. We are now going to do a complete tour of this area. What we were just at, we were at the XI3 spawn room. XI3 is the main rule enforcement force of Mobile Task Force, and also mainly other combatives, but you know, they have their own things. But you know, these are just the guys that go and make sure everyone's doing alright, doing their job. And yeah, Omnicron 9 is the main driving force behind just overall. They can drive the Bradleys, which I'll show you guys in a second. They can drive the Bradleys. They're like the heavy, they're the heavy guns in the area, okay? They can drive the Bradleys, they can do all that kind of stuff. They can do all the cool things other ones. And they are the only ones that are actually allowed to be deployed, but it's gonna be during certain times. Like they can't, like, they'll be able to like deploy like late at nights and like late earlys and stuff. But most of the time when they're not deployed, they'll just, yeah, unless deployed otherwise, like MTF will like deploy a certain thing if there's a breach, then yeah. But if they're not, they'll just have to go back on SD team, because you can't join SD MTF here. But yeah, that's what they're going to be doing. Epsilon 11, the main recontainment task force here. These guys will not be able to be on all the time. These guys are strictly deploy only, which means in the case of a massive containment breach, they will be called in to do all that kind of stuff. Massive containment breaches, raids, all that kind of stuff. They will be called in to do the dirty work of the foundation. We'll actually see what task forces there are. I think I'm missing one more. Alpha 1. Oh yeah, okay. Alpha 1 will only be deployed when a high value VIP gets here. There should be a logo right here for Alpha 1, but yeah, no. You know, you don't need an explanation why Alpha 1. You don't need an explanation for why Alpha 1 does what they do. They'll be deployed when called in by an 05 or something. They'll protect an 05. They'll protect the 05s, okay? They'll protect those people, okay? And yep, we're just gonna keep going down here from FGS spawn to the yeah, the Bradleys. Let's take a look at the Bradleys, eh? These are the Bradleys. You guys might have seen this in ACF on Area 07, but these are going to be the main things that Omega 9, you know, blow stuff up in. It's not scripted. I'll show you guys like a little GIF or a script of what it will look like, I think. Yeah, what it'll look like. But these are the main forces that will be terrorizing and defending the foundation against all hope. They will be able to be hijacked by Class Ds. We're gonna have like a scripted that in for like hostiles and Class D to be able to hijack them. That'll be scripted in. But overall, yeah, only MTF and certain ranks in the foundation will be able to drive these. Only MTF will, but they can be hacked and hijacked by certain, you know, Class Ds or just overall, yeah, just overall serpentine, like hostile raiders.